Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all goddamn ages, what the fuck is up? The king of Lineisha today with Zoro fanboy.
Fanboy, fan man. What's up? What's going on, guys?
And Mr.
Fanboy 124 inside joke, and we have ourselves random vibe.
Mr. Irrelevant himself.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, speaking of really miss.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude. Where does he come from?
I don't want to do the review of the guys.
Yeah, I don't want to do the video. I want to do the review. I'm tired.
I'm so tired.
I want to go to my bed and lay down. Yeah. Yeah, so do that, motherfucker.
I do want to say though, I do want to say though, like our voices are pretty shot. Like yesterday was an eventful day, and
partied hard in South Korea. Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah, we're in South Korea.
Woohoo!
Hey. Yeah. We actually did a live reaction to this chapter. We actually did a live reaction to.
Fuck you. All the windows down. Woo!
All
right. So we actually did a live reaction to this chapter, but the audio just was completely fucked.
Right, exactly. So the audio got screwed.
It was all
what I'm going to do is that in my video, I'm going to splice in some of the stuff that we were doing for the previous live reaction for this chapter. Oh. And then you're going to see how the artist started to mess up. And you're going to see why we couldn't upload that video.
Baby, don't even hate on the intro, baby. We're here today to do a One Piece review, chapter 842. And with a little caveat. We got a little bit of a drinking game going on. As you can see, we've got some blueberry soju.
If you want to join in, you can.
If you don't know, we're in South Korea right now, so we're gonna be doing some drinking stuff, and we're all here to enjoy ourselves in many fucking ways. So, the fact of the matter here is we're gonna be doing a drinking game here. So let's off the rules of the drinking game.
All right. Oh, you know what? I think we're supposed to read there and then come
back. No. Fucking go down. You go straight down.
Straight. Now we know.
Why would let smoke? No, his channel's dead. Fuck, man. So gorge yourself until you explode, and it says, and you, king the tree dude, I think it's bound. I shall report. So even though it was a really good video, I wish it didn't fuck up.
Video.
But the video fucked up. So
we were doing like a drinking game. It was great.
It was great, man. But it is what it is, folks. It is what it is.
It was my idea.
Hey, Dylan, say hello. Say hello, YouTube.
Oh no, he's not.
Dylan.
This is the lovely man who's hosting us.
YouTube, hello.
Oh, dude.
This guy's awesome.
He's a lovely man who gave it hosting us this place.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, the next.
I'll go ahead. Okay, kid's got something to take care of. All right, so yeah, I don't know if you guys really want to see the live reaction. Maybe we can upload it, but it's really bad audio.
Because it has like a horrible echo.
It's a terrible echo. Everything we say is repeated, and it sounds really bad. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But we decided, okay, since that fucked up, let's go ahead and do just a regular review and just talk about this week's chapter of One Piece. So this week's chapter, it was pretty short, all things considered. It was like 13 pages, which is surprising for One Piece.
Yep.
You never would expect that, and we got a lot of stuff. And we're on break next week. On fucking break. God damn it, Oda.
That should have been a part of the drinking game.
It should have been part of the drinking game. We drink every time it's on break. But yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is. But for this week's chapter, let's just go to the beginning here. Luffy, apparently all this time, they've been fighting for, what was it, like 17 hours? Some crazy shit like that.
Quite a bit of time.
For a long time. A long-ass time, right?
Yeah.
And Luffy, apparently this whole time, has been eating these soldiers. Well, we knew that last week, but yeah, but we did learn that the reason why he was even able to eat these soldiers in the first place is because Nami's been basically using her rain to kind of water them down, make them more easy to eat.
Super soft.
Yeah,
Is he clapping?
I know this guy's incredibly powerful and all, but if water is your weakness, that's pretty lame. Like, I know water's a weakness of all powerful users, but rain will fuck up your biscuits. I mean, if this guy has an awakening, it's like the worst awakening ever. And for someone who apparently has like really good arm in hockey, like the fact that he couldn't like coat his soldiers from the rain with hockey,
it makes them into saltine crackers.
It just makes it seem a little weird to me, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Overall, I mean, I don't know.
My crackers are damp.
Cracker does end up getting defeated at the end of the chapter, and I want to talk a little bit about him later.
Yeah.
But let's just get into detail about this because Nami is her usual sadistic self, utilizing, and this Vivi card is going to be the factor in my opinion, at least getting to Big Mom.
Yeah.
As far as it actually beating her or anything, I don't think that's the case. But getting to Big Mom, this is gonna be the big factor.
Yeah. Because I definitely think it's gonna come in handy.
It has to, yeah. It absolutely has to.
Yeah.
So moving on to the chapter, I don't know. I just felt like, considering the fact that like Luffy was literally at his limit, and this is just a small little gripe of mine. Like the guy was at his limit. All he had needed to do, unless he was at his limit too, was continue making Cracker soldiers. There was no need to get up close to Luffy when he changed his forms. There just wasn't.
Yeah.
You good? Yeah. All right, here's a second. Yeah. So for me, like the fact that Luffy, the Cracker just rushed him and got one-shotted, like, dude, are you that stupid? Oh shit! Oh shit, going on.
Focus.
What do you got this? What is this?
No, it's a scream from Shield.
All right, no, we were just talking about the fact that Cracker kind of dumb the way he went after Luffy and got beaten one shot, in my opinion. Considering that Luffy was at his end of his rope.
Well, I mean, both of them were. If you remember, like, you would see little hints of him like breathing hard, and he would.
Yeah, but I mean, Luffy was literally like he could not eat anymore. Like, he was so dumb.
Okay, but
I just think it's the.
So my thing is that number one, the stamina thing was obviously an issue.
Right.
Number two, it wasn't just Luffy. It was Luffy and Nami, and then the homies that Nami was controlling.
Right.
So, and then she was making the crackers themselves softer via the rain.
Right.
So water for him is like a double weakness, where not only is it different for user, but also the crackers are made softer, so he can't use hardening that much on the crackers because of the water.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, is it dumb on Cracker's part?
Yes.
Hey.
Making a return to One Piece.
Hey.
They always come back.
The legend himself, Ron Miyaku.
Shouldn't say that.
We've been watching a lot of that.
I mean, ultimately speaking, I think, was it a mistake that he rushed Luffy?
Kind of was.
I mean, it was
I think he would have survived the battle of stamina.
Honestly, I think he made a mistake when he announced to Luffy that this is my devil fruit power, and these aren't really me. These are
like
mine.
all villains that
Right, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like he could have kept it a secret and pretended he was somebody else. Fuck with Luffy.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, but only if you assume Luffy's so stupid he wouldn't have figured it out.
Right.
I mean, that makes it even better for him.
Right, exactly. But like again, like he did. So there's no like change.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, it's
so.
I'm just saying that Cracker honestly could have won this
that.
fight a million times over if he was just smart.
So I mean, I can't necessarily say it's stupid given his stamina. So given his stamina, he's probably like thoughts are going through his mind. Like at that point in time, wants to end the fight immediately. So he's like, all right, I'm tired. I'm gonna beat this punk because this punk is in my territory and I'm tasked. He has the duty. And so, because he is someone of high standing, and because he is someone that thinks Luffy's scrub, and he's been pissing off for 11 hours. Like after 11 hours, like fuck, dude, I just want to beat this guy. So you rush in there thoughtlessly, and then that's the end result. So what my thing here is the cannon, the Gear 4 tank form is just the balloon, but it's a Gear 4 version of it. So he can't put the air in his muscles, or he can't put the air in his stomach in Gear 4 because it's already in his muscles.
Yeah.
So then now the only way he can expand his body in that fashion with the stomach is via the food. So it's just the Gear 4 Fusen. And the ripple effect of Armored Haki is a little bit crazy because it's like, okay, it's hard,
and soft
but it's soft at the same time.
Right.
That sounds kind of weird, but fucking deal with it. So it sounds hard and soft at the same time.
Kind of like Cracker,
And
soft and wet.
Soft and wet.
And squishy.
Soft and wet.
Squishy.
Them sugar balls.
Yes.
Slurpy yet sound.
Yes.
Korean sugar.
Splash.
Korean sugar balls.
Just the whipping.
What the fuck were you even saying right now? So you basically don't think like it's a form that he's gonna use again just because he was...
No.
I think he's gonna use it against Big Mom.
I think that yesterday.
I think like look.
She's all about sweets.
Let me just go to
Big Mom was always surrounded by food, so
Okay, fine. That is okay.
Let me just go with the exhibit
that
A.
is okay.
Let me just go exhibit A. Let me just go exhibit A. Why I think it's a new form. Let me just do exhibit A. Why I think it's a new form.
Big woman, and then
Big dude,
like
big
that's-
food.
it's just gonna
Well,
be a
Gear
big fight.
4 is
Look,
big dude.
look.
Then she's gonna fall in love with
Yeah,
Luffy.
but it's big girl dude.
The reason why I think it's a new form is because he said Gear 4 Tankman full version because he was full.
Yeah.
But if he wasn't full, he would still have Tankman. I think this is more of a defensive
Possibility.
form.
crossover.
Yeah, because he used to be because I think full version just means that his body had expanded to such a point
He's full
to where he looked like a damn ball. Right, exactly.
Right, but I mean,
I
you
think-
wouldn't
I
call
don't
a
think
tank
it would
man
matter
full version.
that much if you had
Tank Man as like you said, the
Defensive,
option,
yeah.
but
Right.
he uses the armament hockey as the defense rather than using it as like.
Right.
His
Oh,
other
yeah,
defense.
no,
Because his body did something we've never seen before.
The
I
key
mean,
point
look
is
at
armor
this.
hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he gets sucked in and then there's a ripple effect.
Fusen does not do that to that extent.
Right, because it's not air, it's food that's inside of his stomach right now.
But
That's what we can
food would not make his body be concave like that.
Because he's rubber.
That's a special. When has his stomach ever done that?
Because he's rubber.
But his stomach has never done that, even in Fusen form.
Because it's
never
food.
strong enough force, I guess.
No. It's food. Armament hockey coats his entire abdomen, which is huge now because of the food.
Right.
And what we see Armament hockey do in gear. Remember how in base gear 4 he could take his arm and suck it into his own height. It's kind of like the same thing here. In this case, replace the fist for Cracker, and then Cracker just gets sent jettisoning like the fist.
Right.
Out across the new world. So it's the same concept, but also it's the whole thing of Gear 4, when Don Flamingo
Does say muscle balloon.
right, it's the same thing.
Same as Fusen.
So when you have he's putting the air inside of his muscles, so he has the abdominal muscles. Remember how when Flamingo attacked Luffy and he kicked him with the strings cut through most stuff?
And it went inside.
Yeah. It went inside, it kind of shock absorbed, and then it flung off.
Right.
So it was soft enough, but at the same time, it was sturdy enough to withstand Flamingo's strings.
Right.
So it has both properties, and he's melding them together in the ultimate form in this particular case, in the ultimate way in this particular case, because again, he has food to compensate for air.
Right.
So my thing here is that is it going to be is it a good move overall? Yeah, it's a cool move. But it's food related. He needs food, and it's going to probably only tie to this particular arc. I don't see it tied to any of the arc, in all honesty. I really, really don't. Doubt it. So
I don't know. I feel like in general, Luffy needs multiple gears.
I feel like he'll be able to use it in the future.
I mean, no, I think Luffy's going to have actual other gears, like Gear 5, Gear 6.
I mean, if he's going to take on Kaido in a couple arcs, I don't know if that's going to happen yet.
I don't know if that's going to actually go down a couple of hours. No, we'll know. Okay, well, assuming that, because it's going to take Luffy some time to get to Zoro's location in Wano Kuni and whatnot. So my thing here is that the only that they can take out Kaido is at this point in time is if they team up. So it's gonna be Luffy, it's gonna be Kid who's there, it's going to be
Hawkins.
maybe yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a team effort to beat Kaido. Law actually may die in the process. I mean I've heard that. Zoro's not gonna fucking die. You crazy?
No, not die. He's gonna be there fighting with.
Exactly.
Kaido.
Yeah. Right.
Or maybe Zoro will fight one of the calamities.
He could also fight the warlord.
My biggest thing is I know King's gonna roll his eyes over this, but I think that Drake's gonna be one of the calamities, and the Drake versus Zoro.
That's what I said.
Eyes officially rolled.
I said that.
Eyes officially rolled.
This guy.
Extra
Drake hater.
for 2 years. He's been Kaido. He probably is.
Such a Drake.
He probably is one because now, from what we see,
He's gonna have a hybrid.
Listen, from what we know so far,
What the fuck is that? Velociraptor?
No, it's gonna like how Lucci had the big leopard form.
Okay,
He had the skin
wait.
leopard form.
The reason. Okay. Listen. Here's the thing. All right. The ancient zones are more powerful than the regular base zones, right?
Right.
And then you have guys like Jack who are very powerful in their base forms, but his bounty's high because he's done some pretty atrocious shit. That's the assumption.
Right.
Lucci and his boys are the best at it because they have the Rokishi styles. There's no evidence that Drake knows Rokishi anything. All right, that's why
he was a Marine for a while.
Yeah, he was a Rear Admiral.
Wait. You think that this dude is rocking Genpo, Skywalk,
Look.
and then Soru,
Kobe had Soru when he was fighting against Zoro and the fucking Luffy during Water 7.
If he had that,
He did. He said
no.
Soru.
I mean Drake.
Soru?
If Drake has that, then you have to question why the hell he didn't use that when he was fighting against the Pacifista in Submarine
Did he turn into the dinosaur?
If he had, it wouldn't matter. Okay,
It wouldn't matter.
No.
He was in his big form.
No. Well, we don't know exactly when he got the devil fruit. All right, but what I'm saying here is that if he got the devil fruit, significantly, if he got it during his time of training, he would incorporate that with his forms like Lucci did.
We didn't get enough time with him to really see that or see the extent of his devil fruit. Like we didn't see the extent of a lot of the guys.
Well, okay, but we're talking about an extremely dire situation here. We're talking about Kizaru and we're talking about Pacifista. Why the fuck when he used everything?
Well,
that
Kizaru he didn't even have a chance to fight against. He got lights kicked at the speed of light.
But he was watching the whole thing go down between Rouge and the Pacifista.
Right.
And then this dude stepped in there, T-Rex'd up, Pacifist said no, boom, beam through your mouth, and haha. I mean, again, like, I just have to wonder, okay, so, yeah, like, I mean...
It'd be hard to kind of...
He was a Marine.
It would be hard to sort of away when you have your head in your mouth.
Okay, just because he was a Marine... But
right,
I haven't.
Rear Admiral.
But
Rear Admiral.
Rear Admiral.
That's what Kobe is now.
Just
Kobe had Soryu back during Water
just
7.
But that doesn't.
He's a captain actually. He's not even a Rear Admiral.
Okay, Captain
Kobe.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he was then learning the Rokishi styles. You don't have to be a Marine and then learn the Rokishi skills.
A lot of the Marines have them. The
and
Vice Admirals have them.
And most don't.
Right, but the higher level ones that we've seen, at least know Soryu.
Yeah, some of them have.
Yeah, maybe Drake doesn't know all 7 forms, but he at least knows.
Right. Okay. So then, but again, what I'm saying here is ultimately we don't know, and there was a good chance to showcase.
Assumption to know.
There was a good chance to showcase even some of those skills, and he did not.
I think that's unfair.
He just maybe
he got kicked by Kizaru when he wasn't looking.
I'm talking about the Pacifista, bro.
Well, he got blasted by the Pacifista when he was in T-Rex form.
I know.
How's it a Soryu in T-Rex form? That shit's massive.
No, dude. Yeah. Did you see Rob Lucci's hybrid form? Holy fuck!
That's because
that wasn't his hybrid form.
He was specifically
it was hybrid form.
But T-Rex was not Drake's hybrid form.
Yeah, the T-Rex. I understand that, but what I'm saying here is that why even bother with that shit if you're gonna be fighting Pacifista?
Because he didn't know what the Pacifista could do.
Yeah.
After he fought against the Pacifista, he reverted back to his human form and then just stood there pretty much. Right. So again, what I'm saying here is that you have a chance to showcase skill, and he didn't showcase skill.
I'm just saying.
He may,
listen, it took the entire Strike crew to defeat one Pacifista.
He may have it. He may have it.
It took the entire Strike crew to defeat one Pacifista.
I understand.
They're not scrubs.
I'm not saying
and Drake took one on by himself.
At that point in time, they weren't scrubs. He didn't take on one. I mean, he
didn't beat one. He took one on. He fought one.
And he got bitched.
Yeah.
And a rope too, by the way.
And it's
Fox in that fucking Pacifista.
He grew big.
Mosquito, by the way. What?
Joe, well, do this to me.
We killed with these fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're fucking assassins.
Right out there. See
they're like tiny assassins.
Fucking murder that bitch, yo. Ran by murder that.
I can't even reach that.
Do something.
I'm fucking short. We're gonna throw a chair. I'm gonna throw coal at it. I can't
concentrate on this review if that fucking mosquito.
I'm gonna throw coal at it.
Alright, fuck up.
King's got this.
No.
Whoa. What are you doing?
I was gonna throw coal at it, man.
Oh, got him. Get him. Oh, he got
Fuck
wrecked.
him up.
Oh, he's still there, bro.
He's right there.
How?
I don't know how motherfucker
Throw
didn't
him
die.
up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
This guy's a fucking tank, bro.
This shit works.
Look, he's over there. He's still alive. What the fuck, yo?
Okay. Oh, I saw something.
He's right there, next to right there. Right there, on the wall, on the ceiling.
Move.
Fucking move then.
All right, dude, chill.
Okay, right.
So let them know what's going on with the mosquito.
This mosquito is literally like below up.
No, like in Korea.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh,
So here's
there he is. He's done.
Okay, here's
He done.
In Korea, for some reason,
He done.
they have like an abnormal amount of mosquitoes. We haven't run into any roaches, any mice or rats or flies. We've seen nothing but mosquitoes everywhere we go.
Bro, we've been bit like crazy.
And it's abnormal how many there are.
Crazy, we've been bit.
And every place we've been to is just covered in them. So like a bunch of us. Like,
head has like my face is mosquito bites.
I got like right here. I got
My
5.
hands, mosquito bites. You see it a little bit,
Yeah,
a little
sure.
red over here. Mosquito bites everywhere. Smoke got destroyed. His arms and
face,
done.
everything.
He's done. But okay, enough about that. Let's get back to the
What are
actual
you
review.
doing?
Point being, I don't know how we got into this Drake shit.
Okay, yeah,
But-
fuck Drake. Listen, okay, no,
Oh, it's 'cause of
because of Calamitous. Okay, but all I'm saying here is this, all right? So ultimately speaking, all right, Luffy does not have the power to take on Kaido one-on-one. That's his facts, all right?
Obviously,
He
he needs
needs
help.
help.
We need help with Cracker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Luffy needs help with Nami to beat Cracker.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of folks say, okay, fine, so then Cracker has to be around Flamingo level, which makes sense to me.
I mean-
because Flamingo, Luffy needed 10 minutes of break to
Plus Gamma
beat-
Knife, plus all this shit.
Right, exactly.
You know, it's like, you know.
And Flamingo was already fighting against several people throughout the entirety of the day. He fought against
Right.
Law. I mean, Law and Luffy tag team against this dude.
Yep.
And then he took massive damage.
Yep.
And he was restoring his own damaged internal organs via strings.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, like, my thing is that Flamingo, that's why I say he's stronger than Luffy, because if he was one-on-one without any
clear.
assistance,
Yeah,
Flamingo
it's
would beat
clear.
Luffy.
It's clear.
In this
Even
case,
Cracker.
right.
Yeah.
In this case, one-on-one, Cracker would beat Luffy.
I will say though, after this chapter, I was saying that maybe Cracker might be stronger than Daffy. I gotta take that back because
Yeah.
if you get beat in one hit, I don't care what cool shit you're doing. Daffy would not have been beaten in one hit.
Well, I feel like
we don't know how, because the Fusin getting thrown out, because you have all of this like force
pressure,
being pressure.
So he got crushed before he got through.
Right, that's what it looks like. It looks like he got like somewhat crushed, and then he got like just slammed with all the force that he accumulated, like given the ripple, and then he just sat packing.
Right.
And then also he hit the cracker bodies as well.
Yep.
Which is why he told Nami not to soften them.
Right.
So the whole thing here is, like he's powerful enough to beat Luffy in Gear 4. Doesn't mean that he's as strong as Flamingo.
No,
like he may be.
No, I take it back.
He may be a little bit weaker, or he could be maybe at his level, but he's not stronger. I'll say that he's not stronger. He could be either at his level or
just
weaker.
Below.
Yeah, just below Flamingo's level.
Yeah, I mean,
which means that okay. And truth be told, the powers when you fight, there are situational. So like when it comes to Luffy and NL was godly powerful, but given rubber, he was able to wound him fairly, wound fairly easily.
Right.
You have Ace, you have Akainu, you have like powers mix and match like that.
Right.
So in this case, because of his ability to create these biscuits infinitely, and Luffy's power that is pretty it's not like a unique special ability in the sense of like it's just ultimately damage and negation on his part, and then it augments his attacks power, several times over. Yeah. Like he's not like manipulating life force. So he's not doing some crazy like that. Yeah. So it's a very bare bones way of fighting, and that bare bones way of fighting, Cracker's good against. That's why he needs Nami and the homies that she's manipulating. Right. So ultimately speaking, in that sense,
the homies.
Yeah. So ultimately speaking, in that sense, he's not ready for Kaido. But for the sake of this chapter, did he, rush in there kind of willy-nilly? Again, fought for 11 hours, or around that time. At this point in time, he's clearly pissed off. He's like, yo,
he got triggered. He got triggered.
Exactly.
I'm just confused about one thing, though. Considering the fact that we're talking about Kaido, he has to deal with Big Mom, and he has...
I don't believe they're fighting this arc. There's no way in hell Luffy can beat Big Mom.
He's going to break up her Turk tea party. That's a huge event of hers.
Yeah, now
you get invited. You have to go.
He might throw the gauntlet down for the fight, but he's not like to say we're going down after this. But this arc is not that.
He also has to steal the map of her poneglyph. That's two things he has to deal with.
Right. I don't know, because you also have Germa to deal with. I mean, how are you gonna get Sanji out without hurting Zep, without blowing up Sanji's hands?
There are a few theories about this, but I mean, none of them are really super concrete.
I think
Jorge thinks that Luffy's gonna somehow I think George said this, get Big Mom on her good side.
Yeah, via the Vivery card, and
Lola.
But yeah, Lola. But at the same time, that depends on the bond between Lola and Big Mom. And then even still, will Lola be willing to sacrifice this opportunity to get her wish, which is to have everyone on the dinner table be eye level? And that's what she wants German there in the first place, so they can increase the size of her family, literally.
Yeah.
Or is Lola more important than that?
We also got to keep in mind one thing though, don't forget about when Fishman Island happened. The bomb got sent to Big Mom.
Yeah, that too. That's right,
something to keep in mind.
So folks say that maybe then she'll believe that German betrayed her, and then she attacks German, and then finds German fight back.
I have a thought about that. I feel like German might try to turn on Big Mom at one point. Because I see what's his name, Judge, doing something like that. He wants her power. That's why he's willing to give Sanji away. But I ultimately think he doesn't want to work under her, considering he talks shit about her when she's not there.
Kind of off topic,
because she's fucking crazy and everyone knows it.
Kind of off topic, but I've been thinking about this. Every chapter goes by and people might forget about it, but I haven't. What's going to happen with Weeble? When is he going to show up?
Oh yeah, he's looking for Luffy.
He's going for Luffy.
He might show up here too.
He might show up?
Might be.
This arc? Or maybe Wano.
I think he's gonna either show up
before. Strong.
He's gonna show up either
before Whitebeard commanders.
He's gonna show up before Wano or.
See, this is a case of judging books by covers. I thought anybody would not judge people by their cover.
No, I mean no. I'm not saying that he's not strong. He's strong. I just don't give a fuck about him, honestly.
Dude, he's taking a Whitebeard.
Obviously, he's not the son of Whitebeard.
I do not give a fuck.
But he's super strong.
Yeah, he's strong.
He's a two-man fucking wrecking.
Listen, dude.
He might kill.
There are so many more things that are insane. Okay, you have the reveal of where the One Piece is. You have the reveal of the royal poneglyphs. You have the reveal of the royal poneglyphs. You have Jack and the boys. You have Kaido, and then he's in Wano country. They're going to have a freaking war. You actually have Samurai Company, revolutionaries that are in Wano Kuni right now. They're going to assist Luffy Company. Yeah. You have what's going on now with Germa. You have Big Mom. You have the fight between Blackbeard and Blackbeard invading the revolutionaries. Like, what's happened there? There's so many more things to give a fuck about than, Weevil wants to take on Luffy. Like, who gives a fuck?
He's a one-man wrecking crew. He's like that. He's like your favorite Stern Ritter, Mr. Superstar.
No.
His mother's his little
Masty masculine. No.
Yes. He is exactly masty masculine. The mother is the one that sells you Superstar, and he goes, "Okay, mother." Then he just starts fucking everything up.
I think when it's all said and done. No, my point is this. My point is why it might be important.
Exactly like the Stern Ritter.
The reason why it might be important is because Luffy might have an ally on his hands.
Like, I don't know, because
Weevil?
Yeah, because I figure the mom is manipulating.
Not gonna be enough to beat Kaido.
Obviously not. But I'm saying it'd be an extra power they can use because that mother's manipulating him. I don't even know if it's his actual mother. No. If Luffy can kind of like convince that she's lying to his face, and like you tricked me all this time, that's an ally, powerful ally. The guy's an idiot. Yeah. It's kind of like how Ace befriended Oars Jr.
Oh, well, his allies out of necessity. He gave him the hat when he was burning up.
Well, I mean, he did it out of kindness, but it's not the exact same situation. But I mean, that's a powerful ally to have in the future. Maybe part of his like coalition or whatever.
That could be the case. But
I'm just saying.
So either way, this chapter, all in all, it's a fairly short chapter. It's not like something that's too.
13 pages.
Yeah, 13 pages, essentially. So the pacing, relatively steady pacing because you do have just the focus on the fight. We did find a few things. That's a priority here. You do have a flashback here with Zeph. And what I found cool about that is that there's clearly something going on with Zeph and his history. So when folks say that Zeph is going to play a role in this, as in like Zeph, like, because Big Mom invited folks to the tea party. And so if you don't come to a tea party, then she is going to kill you, or she's going to, send a box of one of your loved ones that, like, heads in it.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
Yeah. So
you don't want to.
People are saying that Zeph
is going to show up.
I think that's either forcibly or he's going to be invited.
Yeah. So if he's invited, then it's by force, by definition, because you have to go.
Because they are so close.
He's a very famous chef.
Okay, but I mean, obviously, like the way Big Mom
and he traveled to grab wine.
Right? Yeah, no, wrong. But then he would know about Big Mom and her history. How if you don't follow Big, okay, fine, that was a long time ago. True. So maybe Big Mom wasn't in power back then. But basically, maybe who knows? But the thing here is, Big Mom.
Again,
it's flying in my face or something. Like I thought we were done with these fucking.
All right, either way, we're never done with these things. As long as we're here, never done these things. Big Mom. She may have invited Zeph to the tea party, and Zeph has to come. And in the process, Zeph may die. But Zeph had a flashback with Sanji had a flashback with Zeph about how, you shouldn't kick women. And, that's where Sanji got it from. So
time before the dinosaur and some shit.
So this would mean that this entails Zeph and women in some way, shape, or form with his past. So I'm hoping that we get more on Zeph and his past. Like before, either when he was a pirate or like before he met Sanji, like more of that kind of stuff. So I mean, that's what I want to find out more about.
I think Zeph might be at the wedding, just kind of like as like a threat, like if you don't do it, then we're fucking.
I mean, Zeph even called him his father. Even called himself his father. When he said, that's
and I mean, if Big Mom should know she's the information network queen, right? I mean, that they're close, obviously. Right. So if she knows that, she's gonna invite him to the wedding because it is his wedding.
He's gonna, and he has to be there.
As far as Big Mom is concerned, Sanji's not necessarily against the wedding.
But she might know that he doesn't want it. She would.
It doesn't matter. I'm saying there's no reason for her not to invite Zeph.
Yeah.
Well, considering how, truth be told, because this was like Germa. It was Germa who were the ones that forced Sanji into this position, per se. Now, I mean, Big Mom had the whole threat, but ultimately it was my father. He raised the bounty, and I'm doing this because you're a son that I can just sacrifice. Like, you're a child to sacrifice because I want to benefit my children, like Niji, Ichiji, Yonji, and then Reiju. So ultimately speaking, I mean it's more so Big Mom was the catalyst, but it's Germa that are actually applying the force here.
Right.
Now
there was also the Brule stuff with Chopper and
right. I was going to say that too. Yes. Which is I mean Chopper's what is he doing actually?
They're just running through the world with holding their balls on.
Right. Yeah. They're like. They're like distracting.
How are they running Brûlé when they have these heavy like balls on the chain balls on the legs?
Well, I mean, Chopper's always been. I mean, first Carrot has the leg strength. Yeah, she has
Chopper in his base form.
I don't know.
I'm just.
I mean, we're assuming that he's pretty strong at this point. Like,
even in his base form.
Not in base form, bro.
I mean, he has to have some upper body strength. And he does do some like really funny gaggy things.
Like, how is he holding these fucking things? He's got hooves.
Look at his gag face.
Yeah, like in this case, it may just be pure Toon Force, bro.
It is.
Because honestly, he's holding it better than Carrot. Like he's holding it better than Carrot is.
Right, with like those like reindeer hooves. Like, how fuck?
How's he gripping the fucking ball?
Like,
ridiculous.
And also, there is something for the for story's sake. Finding out how like the Germa they have this mask that can like instantly like decrease any swelling. So Sanji's face is like pretty much good as new, even though he got beat up by his brothers.
He still may have some wounds.
Exactly like the damage is still there, but the swelling is essentially gone as long as the mask is on.
It seems clear to me that the mask is going to come off during the wedding.
Oh yeah, no. At least that, or it's going going to be
like maybe like he says yes, and then she's about to say yes, and the mask comes off, and she goes, "Oh no!"
And then Big Mom's gonna realize that her new son got hurt, and then I don't know.
Maybe
I'm really believing that Judge and Big Mom are gonna end up having a scuffle.
Even if Sanji does get married, I mean,
that could happen.
He could leave. He could leave.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, because by definition, once he's married, this affects the rest of the Stride crew because then. According to like Big Mom's rules, you're automatically then the crew is a part of her crew. So the Stride Pirates then become a subsidiary of the Big Mom Pirates.
That's only in paper only. If the Stride crew is acting.
Well, actually, I don't think it's in paper. I think it's in like oath or something.
Yeah.
Like it's weird because like what papers do the pirates have to solidify you're part of Big Mom's crew? It's just like some oath thing that goes on.
Yeah, but I mean, most people, a lot of people, most pirates would go along with it because they're forced to do it.
Right, because they're afraid of Big Mom.
But Sanji doesn't have to. Like, they already declared war on Big Mom anyway. It's not like, they have anything to fear unless there's some kind of like...
It was kind of expected.
There might be a thing where Big Mom has to like... with her soul powers that like make you bind you to her somehow.
I think that's most likely what it'll be.
That might be the case.
Like your life is now mine because I have your life force.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's kind of like part of his life.
It's kind of like with the law in Doflamingo, where like his heart was given to Caesar Clown, so you have to work with him.
Okay, that could be the case. Yeah, it's not good. It's good.
That's interesting.
That's a good point.
Think about that. That's what I do. That's what I do.
And aside from that, I mean, is there anything else in the chapter?
Ray's sort of doing something.
No, the chapter was finished. It was it ended with Luffy doing his thing. Oh, there was a really Asian cat.
Oh yeah,
and like and then the scenes where you see like the brothers, you see Yonji, Ichiji.
That was a great panel.
You don't see Nietzsche.
Yeah.
I kind of
like sitting there on the Asian cat.
I like how Yonji's acting like he should be sitting. Like you just got fucked up, fam.
Yeah,
you just got fucked up.
But I mean, again, like he could beat his ass because And then like we can hold Zeph over him. Like you hit us, Zeph. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna split some blood.
I have a question. Neji, Ichiji, and Yonji attack Sanji at the same time.
Wait, with braces on or no braces?
No braces, no words. Zeph's death.
Sanji wins.
I'm confident Sanji wins.
All three of them at the same time.
Because
he off-screened Yonji easily.
Yonji's a scrub.
Yeah, but the thing, from what we know, Yonji was trained just like the rest of them. He may be weaker than 1 and 2.
They're obviously weaker because if you look at the flashback, Yonji's always the last one to finish. Always.
That's I guess I thought they were gonna do it because he was the youngest one.
Reiju was actually always the second or first.
Yeah, like
I thought Reiju was the strongest. It's just that she was a girl.
Probably like second strongest. I think Ichiji's the strongest.
I'm saying Ichiji's gonna be the strongest. Then Reiju, then Neji, then Yonji.
Because that's the order. I know Neji and Ichiji.
I think
they were one like defeating.
And ultimately, I think the reason why, they do have exoskeletons and whatnot, but ultimately the reason why I think Sanji's going to win is because A, he's been trained in martial arts styles via Zeph, and then B, he's gone through the grueling training of the 2 years that gives him pseudo-Rokishi styles. And then on top of that, it comes down to, because he's not, I can't say how much of tech Yonji, Ichiji, and Neji are using, because we did see Yonji like fly, giving like those hover boots.
Yeah, they all did.
But their powers don't come necessarily just from the technology.
Right, exactly. Right, yeah. So, but there's a tech component there, which may at some point malfunction or maybe damage during the fight.
Yeah,
and then they can't use that component any longer.
Right.
Whereas Sanji, he can still
he naturally
do his thing. He's naturally
he can naturally fly like that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
I don't know. I just see Sanji as being stronger than them.
I think he's stronger than all of them, but at the same time,
it's obviously she's obviously stronger than Judge because Judge needed to use
well
because he bet.
I don't think that fight tells us nearly.
Well, he bet the fight on whether or not he knew Sanji would go through those soldiers. He clearly did because
He was winning anyway.
No, he was losing on that.
He wasn't losing. Sanji didn't hit him once.
No, well, they were both like Sanji shut up.
None of them were really taking it seriously. So
Yeah, I know, but then like it was the whole like meat wall.
The second that he put the
right, but in
because
his
Sanji
mind,
was gonna go in
his mind, these soldiers are just tools to be used like any other.
Okay, yeah,
tool.
but Sanji was gonna use the Parodia attack, and then that's what said wall.
Like, keep in mind, I do think it's kind of stupid. Like, come on, you said you duel and then you use these people.
Yeah,
but
even
again,
so,
like for them, they are a tool.
But I don't think that my thing is I don't think that Judge actually used them because he needed to. He just used it.
I feel like he did.
I think so too. Yeah,
I think partly he did.
I disagree. But anyway, it's not really important. We're getting off track. That's our review. I mean, besides Asian Cat, there's really not much to talk about besides that. It was a pretty short chapter.
I mean,
was there any Brook and Pedro?
No, we had that actually in the drinking game, but it never happened.
Yeah.
We got scared.
I mean, if you guys really want to see it, like, it's really terrible, really bad. But if you really want to see it in the comments section, you want to see this video, then let us know.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll put a snippet in this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
I might end up uploading the whole thing if you guys really want it, but honestly, it's really bad.
It does sound horrible.
It's terrible. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by this as I say live stream. I'm too used to that shit. This is a review for One Piece. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
Thoughts?
Overall, I'm tired.
Where are the final thoughts?
Yeah. Final thoughts. Overall, this chapter I thought was a decent chapter. I would say it would be like a good plus chapter. Good to good plus chapter. Because it mainly for the Zeph thing. And then also you have Luffy utilizing some new things. But again, that's more so on the side of, well, it's going to be arc specific or situation specific. Unless his Gear 4 grows over the course of which it will. But this is just, I eat, and then it's a Gear 4 fusion. So
do you think like his time limit with his Gear 4 has increased since Doflamingo?
that'd be a little bit too early, wouldn't it?
I would say so.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, if it increased maybe a minute or two.
Yeah, because
he had 30 minutes.
It would have been nice to see at least a little bit of the fight, like by flashes, to see if he used it again.
Something like that, because initially it reads like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was 30 minutes.
But then I think it's actually shorter than that. I'm not too sure.
Mosquito.
I'm not too sure. Where are we at?
No,
Okay, all right, folks.
I gotta
we're fucking
fucking
done.
hide and run.
Folks, we're done. We got mosquitoes to kill. So I'm gonna see you guys and gals later. Rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. We're going to continue to enjoy our time in South Korea.
Yeah.
We'll be knowing you next chapter next week because Oda's on break.
Oh, like always.
So we'll be seeing you in 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
For One Piece or any other things we have to do for One Piece. So have a nice goddamn day.
Peace out.
Fuck you, George.
Yeah.
Fuck you, George Shea.
You're a bitch. Like a really big bitch.